This is Bad Popp here, and I got bad news from my biggest fans, the radical feminists out there. And today I want to attack the second golden goose of feminism, which is the pay gap, which has been debunked more often than, unicorns and dragons. They state women get 77 cents on the dollar compared to men, which is a big, huge lie. Oh, it exists in the same fantasy land. Case in point, all the auto industries over the past decade and a half have been sending and outsourcing their jobs overseas because they can pay these guys pennies on the dollar compared to what they pay them here. If that's how it works for the profit model, if they could get away with paying a woman 77 cents on the dollar for the same job a man does, how long do you think it would be before all the employees were women because it's too expensive to hire men? That's not what's happening on the ground because it's a complete lie. So you're going to come back and you're going to attack me about how I can't get laid and I have a small penis and yada, yada, yada. With that being said, let us begin. You lose! Up front, I'm going to say my sources. Wall Street Journal, Pew Research Center, and the Census. I have dyslexia. You know the drill. And if that bothers you, the census has a statistic of how much I actually care, which is 0, so suck it. First thing I want to bring to your attention are two universal sayings when it comes to economics. Time equals money, and risk equals reward. That's the way it works. No one can argue with that, but when the feminists get involved and they put emotions into the equation, it becomes way more murky.
I need my wage gap and rape culture so I can go home and read my 50 Shades of Grey. Ooh.
Wah. Men are 2 times more likely to work overtime. If you're not willing to do that, shut your cake hole, because we don't want to hear it. Women are 2 times more likely to work less than 40 hours a week. There was actually a senator who brought up the fact that women prefer to work flexible hours, and she was lambasted by the feminists out there. But all it really took was a Google search and the Wall Street Journal, and we found out she was absolutely correct. All right, women who decide to put the career first and not have children and have the same education as a man for the same job make 96 cents per dollar as a man. Is there a disparage there? Yes, it's 3 to 5%.
And we don't.
But it's not 23% as they want you to believe.
Apples and oranges, they're the same.
Now you're like,
Yo, Pop, what eats into this wage gap?
well, gonorrhea, no. Marriage and children. They want to get married, they want to have kids, they want to do both sides of the fence. Not that I would know or anything. They decide,
Hey, I'm not going to go back to work till my kid's 5, or I need to get out at 3, and I can only work, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
got it. Oh. Pick one or the other, or accept the fact that you need extra time to have your kids and you're going to get paid less. Terrible as that sounds, that's the way it is. Women love telecommuting because they want to stay home with their kids and do their deal. Well, I knew what kind of job they like to do. 1-800-WET-TITS. Ha ha! That brings back some memories. I don't care. I mean, whatever. Be phone sex operator. Okay. How much they paying you? $35 an hour? You better get on that shit right now. Women choose education fields that historically pay low. Why is that? They want to stay away from the 3 Ds. Dirty, dangerous, discomfort. Okay, they want to be clean, safe, and predictable. Well, clean, safe, and predictable pays less. Winning. And some of these are sociology, a whole lot of money there. Early education, lower middle class at best. Liberal arts. A lot of men out there who have a degree in that discovering they can wipe their ass at that, and that's all it's worth. And psychology, which is someone I probably need. But hey, this is my therapy. Winning. You want the money? You need to go where the money is. And yes, it's not the corner. I'm going to hell for that one. I'm going to hell. These are numbers talking. This is not me being a male chauvinist pig. Wait a minute, it is. But I'm just saying, men are 5 times more likely to bargain for their salary. So what does this tell you? Men know what they're worth and they're willing to argue for it. Put up or shut up. You want to get paid for what you're worth or not? Quit bitching about it in the public sector. Hey, squeaky wheel gets the grease. It's a saying because it's true. And you're not going to earn this money by peddling your fake feminist bullshit. Men make up 92% of the workforce deaths. So for every 100 coffins that are laid out for people killed on the job, 92 of them are men and 8% women. But I really wonder, if you break it down, how many women actually choke to death trying to suck a promotion out of the Peg D. That's horrible. Now, when it's 50 men, 50 women, and they're still complaining about a wage gap, I'll concede. We can talk about it. Till then, kiss my ass. Winning. Men are way more likely to accept risk in the workforce. Risk equals reward. That's why they get paid more. You don't like it? Do the dirty, nasty jobs. And then maybe we can put you in a coffin one day down the road. Women, less likely to seek higher management jobs. And if they are offered those positions, they are more likely to decline them than men, because it'll buy into their time, take away from predictability with their kids and family. I know it cuts into your time, but there's a lot of dudes out there who fantasize about sleeping with their boss. Winning. Women are more likely to have career interruptions. Illness, pregnancies, a sick child, school. I don't know how many times when I had my own business, I'd hire women and they'd be like,
I need to get off by 3 so I can pick up my kids.
I'm like, okay, that's 2 more hours from 3 to 5 you're not going to work. That I probably have to find somebody else to do that job. So it's going to reflect in your pay.
I need the afternoon off because I have a protein stain on my boob.
That's my bad. I was actually aiming for your belly. But wipe it off and nobody has a black light. Like I said before, men are willing to work jobs that are more dangerous, they're uncomfortable, and involve isolation. You can't spread your legs for a promotion if you're working by yourself. Winning? No. Men are more likely to work holidays. It's just another day. And 2, can you say triple time? Winning. If you're getting 20 bucks an hour and you gotta work Christmas, 8 hours, that's 60 bucks an hour. That's half a G for 1 day's worth of work. All day long in a month of Sundays. From here down, this is stuff that I discovered on my own. Doing a Google search for women in particular job fields, you'll see that they are historically male dominated, and they're also very dangerous. Then I found the major companies in those particular job fields, and then I went and Google searched to figure out what percentage of the upper management was female. There's some crazy stuff I found out here. That there's a disproportionate amount of women in upper management and management. And yet, if you look at the actual numbers of women on the ground doing that job, it's minuscule. So what you're really saying in reality is you're unwilling to do the work on the ground, but you want to tell a bunch of dudes putting their lives on the line how to do that job? How does that work? I personally think that these companies are well within their rights to demand that people that work in upper management equal the amount of people on the ground. That's not discrimination. If they're not willing to work on the ground, then they shouldn't be up here at the top. That's just my opinion. Bottom line, feminists, shut the F up. Because this wage gap, it's a myth. And what actual disparity we are seeing is because of the choices that women are making. They're choosing, on average, low yield careers. And if you don't like that fact, shut your slot A, go back to school, and become a doctor. It's basic logic and economics. You can't spread your legs for a promotion if you're working by yourself. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because if you do, I'll show you where the money is. It's in my pants. Whee! And we're going to start breaking out some t-shirts. But I really want to know what you guys really want to wear on your chests. I know you would think, hey, a gonorrhea, but do you really want to wear that on your chest all day? Come up with some good ideas. Come on. That's why they make Midol. That shit works for migraines, by the way. I used to take it to the field. They'd be like, what are you taking? I'm taking Midol. What are you, gay? Yes. No, it works on migraines. I don't understand. Redheads, when they get to a certain age, they age in dog years. I know. It's like, oh!